videos now.
Huh?
هذه كريس, هذه عدنان, وأنا فواز. Hi Chris, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you know some Arabic?
Nope.
Say marhaba.
I know. No, not really. Yalla, yalla. I know that. I hear it all the time.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thanks, brother.
انزين شوفوا هاي عملة النيرجي, بس براويكم بدايتها شلون كانت. اللي هو هني كانت ب$10, ارتفعت 500 600 700. هني هاي قبل شهر تقريبا او شهرين, شوفوا كم صارت 900. شوفوا 900 وردت طاحت مرة ثانية, نزلت الى اليوم 400 وشوي. يعني العملة بتصعد بعد زيادة, بتوصل أكثر من 900. فوالله يعني اللي عنده كم من بيزة لا يفوت الفرصة, كلش لا يفوت.
Thank you, Chris, for being here. I welcome you here in Dubai. And I was looking forward to meet you. We met last year, right, in the Philippines. And it was like a dream because we had some mutual friends and I never knew. So me and Chris, I met him on video actually, on YouTube. Few years back, many years back, I joined an online business. He created $1 million company in US called iPass at that time, and it was sold. And anyway, he stopped for a while. Now he came back and he started blockchain and DeFi, decentralized finance with energy and all of these things. And me and my developers also joining this kind of development as well, to develop also decentralized application that will solve some issue as well with the happy to meet you again here in Dubai.
This is beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It's not what I expected. You know, I came from the US, so I've been all over the world, in Asia, Europe, never in the Middle East, and it was by far the cleanest city I've ever been to. It's the safest city I've seen.
I agree.
Right? And everything is so grand. The architecture is beautiful. The people are amazing. It's just not what you think it would be in the desert, right? Like,
Yeah.
It's just so grand and beautiful, and it's definitely a top 5 destination for me. You know, and the fact that it's crypto friendly, tech friendly, I would say it's even in the top 3 because of that.
I hope you would move some projects here down to the
You kind of started to convince me today. We were eating dinner tonight and we were talking about how accommodating that Dubai is for anybody that's an online entrepreneur or developer or anybody in blockchain, crypto. It was really surprising.
The thing here about Dubai, it's just 15 years old. All this development, all what you see, and to me this is uninspiring, and I see like there is vision and direction to where this is going. So I know there is so many things will be here before any other country in the world.
Yeah.
And you saw already that you saw with so many things. Recently I told you like Dubai University promoting some
blockchain
blockchain
science
degree,
or something.
like something like that.
Well, it's interesting because this was never even a conversation 10 years ago in my circle, because I got started back in the Google days.
Oh.
You know, when it was like
Yeah.
printing money back then. And now to see this the way it is, last year, it was just last year, man, I came back from the Philippines. I said, I'm going to triple down on fintech. I'm going to put all my projects and all my energy, all my resources into financial technology, whether that's DeFi, crypto, blockchain.
So energy is not just a talking, it's a finance thing. It's different from
It's
any
a
crypto.
foundation, right? Like
Yeah.
people get confused, like energy is a coin, and what's the coin going to be? People say to me all the time, Chris, the coin's at this price. What should I do? I was like, I don't even care what the price of the coin is. It doesn't matter,
Yeah.
right? Because energy is a financial system. It's a platform for you to build things, to create things, to transact between each other. It happens to have this really high value currency, which is the energy coin. And as more things get built on this and more people see what it is, the value of it goes up. Because it's a liquidity pool. That's the difference. It's not Elon Musk can't tweet about energy and it's going to go up tomorrow. It doesn't work like that, right? It's not like Doge or Bitcoin even.
Yeah.
It is a very limited supply coin. And the only time the price goes up or down is when money is inserted into that liquidity pool. And so imagine you have one product that comes out on energy.
Exactly. Right.
So that just
And-
hasn't happened yet.
and kind of like I look at it like this is how I explain it to people, and maybe you can elaborate on that. Like, it's you can look at it like Google Play or Apple Store, but for decentralized app. This is like how I explain.
Marketplace.
Marketplace.
Yeah.
Like platforms will be built here, application will be built here, and they will solve so many things using blockchain technology and specifically decentralized way where you have full control over your money.
Well, what is a
Nobody-
marketplace? Right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are like, well, why doesn't Apple build it? They have a big app store. Why doesn't Google Play do it?
Yeah.
We have to understand what is a marketplace. A marketplace is like you go down to the local market and we're trading fruits and vegetables and we're buying things just like you see here, right? It's where people come together. Apple's doing their thing. How they do it, they're not going to change because it works for them. Google Play is Google Play, right? Somebody's got to come in and say, So it's you don't always need the big guys to come in and take all that money. It's actually the little guys that come in, think of these ideas and say, you know what, let's make a better version of what has been. And that's really the premise of what Energy was built on. There's very few dApps yet. There's very few decentralized applications on Energy because it's so new, right?
Can we see NFT also on Energy maybe someday?
Oh, of course. You know the answer to this. This is a trick question. Yeah, I mean, that was a big conversation both from myself and the main developers because it was like, okay, what are NFTs? What is the value that they bring? And my fiance is an artist. She's a musician.
Right.
And it creates this really great model for her as a musician to create a song and not have to worry about record labels taking her money or distribution, right? She can launch a song, go on and stream it live, whether it's Facebook Live or Miko apps or whatever, and people can buy a portion of that,
Yeah.
because that's how big artists are built. And NFTs, I'm telling you today, I guarantee, I bet my life on it, it is going to create the next wave of big stars in the music industry.
And we are seeing like one dApp being developed. I
Right.
mean, with music and
It is
stuff like
the
that.
number, I would say it's the top 3 dApps right now that are being built on Energy. One is the music industry, right? Fundraising is another, and networking advertising is another, right? Financial.
So in our Arabic market, especially like here in the Middle East, people they don't like to go to banks and like do fundraising or kind of like they don't want to take loans. So what they do is they have kind of fundraising which go from one person to other, and it's paid over time. So I was like thinking like this one will solve a problem. Like not only will you like like your turn. So the fundraising app, I think it will be a great thing, and we can also build something similar, which is like for our like Middle East market. This is what like my first idea about developing some decentralized app. So one, this is my team will be developing. One, it will be around fundraising, and the other one will be around some kind of logistics and physical product, because this is what is not yet there in the market, and I want to pull it out. But
It just takes an
Yeah.
idea. At this
Yeah.
stage, I tell people, crypto now, blockchain, or DeFi, which is decentralized finance, is how Google was in 2005, right?
Yeah.
Anybody with an idea back then could make millions of dollars on Google. That's how I made all my money initially, right? Now, it's a get a developer from India or for anywhere around the world, build a decentralized application, and be a multi-millionaire in 6 months.
Yeah.
Right? Like that is the opportunity. It's just some people think, oh, my idea is not good enough or I'm not smart enough. You don't have to be the smart guy. You just have to have the idea of saying, what if I took that ice cream shop and made it decentralized
Exactly.
and let somebody else figure out how? Right? Like, I don't know how to do all this stuff.
The technical part.
I just say, well, that worked over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
What if we did it here better?
Exactly.
It's how everything is built. It's how Apple was built, Google was built, Microsoft was built. The tires we drive cars on was built that way, right? From wood to rubber. It's just
So this will give an opportunity for so many people to, I mean, bring their idea
to bring their idea and to have a stake in all these other ideas. So Energy gives you something that's kind of unique, and a lot of people don't see this. If you have a great idea for a dApp and that's successful, because I'm in Energy and I'm staking Energy, percent of every application in the Apple iPhone goes to
Apple. Yeah.
right? Not me. And I use the phone probably more than Apple does,
Exactly.
right? All day, every day. With energy is 20% of that revenue goes to all of us who stake energy,
Just to the people.
Just to the
not
people.
to corporation.
There is no
to anything. Yeah.
right? And we are the army that one feels, and if we get behind your dap or whatever, we all win.
And that's the blockchain why it's good. It's for the people, not for corporations.
Yeah,
not
it's fair.
for. It's fair.
It's a fair economic model.
Exactly. Right. Thank you so much for all
Thank you,
the
brother.
information.
Good to see you. Yes.
And I hope to see you back in Dubai.
So
very,
we're going
very
to talk
soon.
about this, and we're going to share it, because if we put it out there in the universe, it's going to happen. We talked about doing events here.
Yeah.
We talked about doing something at the Verge, the tallest building in the world. You guys have to see it's incredible. We've got this biggest Ferris wheel. It's amazing.
So we are expecting
Do
some
an event.
events in Dubai.
We'll do a Cyber City.
Huh?
هذه كريس، هذه عدنان، وأنا فواز. Hi Chris, and thank you very much.
Thank you.
Do you know some Arabic?
Nope.
Say marhaba.
I know. No, not really. Yalla, yalla. I know that. I hear it all the time.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you, brother.